It's called Little America. For over 100 years, Camp John Hay stood as a piece of the United States in the mountains of Baguio. Join us as we uncover the echoes of the past that shaped Camp John Hay today. Its story begins in 1903, when President Theodore Roosevelt signed an executive order establishing a military reservation in Baguio. Its purpose was clear: to create a rest and recreation station for American soldiers and colonial administrators, a Little America, where they could escape the lowland humidity. The camp was named after John Milton Hay, Roosevelt's Secretary of State. But this land was not empty. It was the ancestral domain of the Ibalois people, known as Cafagway. An Ibalois chieftain, Mateo Carreño, challenged the American government, claiming the land was his. He sued, and the case went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. In 1909, in the landmark case Carreño and Insular Government, the court ruled in favor of Mateo Carreño. It established the native title doctrine, recognizing that indigenous people owned their land long before any colonizers arrived. So if Carreño won, how did Camp John Hay remain American? The victory was a paradox. The ruling affirmed the land was private property, not public domain. This forced the colonial government to change its strategy from seizure to purchase. Following the ruling, the U.S. government bought the land from the Carreño heirs, cementing their legal ownership and allowing the camp's development to proceed. With the land secured, the camp's grand identity took shape. Major General J. Franklin Bell designed the iconic landmarks that still stand today: the stately Bell House, his official residence, and the sprawling, terraced Bell Amphitheater. For the next 3 decades, Camp John Hay blossomed into its intended role. It became the idyllic summer capital of the American government, a cherished post of leisure, polo matches, and formal dances. This golden era defined its legacy as a true home away from home. But this peaceful American enclave, high in the Cordillera Mountains, was living on borrowed time. By 1941, the winds of war were sweeping across the Pacific, and this idyllic sanctuary was about to become one of the very first targets in a brutal new conflict, changing its history forever.